Hi everyone, welcome to week 2 of Music and Movement, and today we have something so exciting. We are going to be taking a trip to the zoo. So you're going to be hearing songs about lots of animals. Feel free throughout any of these songs today. If you hear an animal that you want to move like, try moving like that animal throughout your room. Or you can try to make sounds like that animal. We're going to be exploring some of that together. So before we begin with our zoo songs today, let's sing hello and get our bodies loosened up for movement. Hello, 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 how are you today? Hello, 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 you seem fine today. Hello, 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 how are you today? Hello, 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 you seem fine today. Bum ba dum ba da da dum ba dum ba dum. Bum ba dum ba da da dum ba dum ba dum. Bum ba dum ba da da dum ba dum ba dum. Bum ba dum ba da da dum ba dum ba dum. Hello, 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 how are you today? Hello, 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 you seem fine today. Hello, 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 how are you today? Hello, 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 you seem fine today. Bum ba dum ba da da dum ba dum ba dum. Bum ba dum ba da da dum ba dum ba dum. Bum ba dum ba da da dum ba dum ba dum. Bum ba dum ba da da dum ba dum ba dum. Bum ba dum bum bum. Very nice to see you all today. So our first song today is called Kangaroo. You are going to hear about some animals in this song, adults. This song has a really fun beat to it to move to. So if you have a young one, a baby, swaying would be great with this one, side to side or forward and back, whatever you feel like. And if you're an older child, maybe you decide to move like some of the animals you hear. There's also some rhyming in this song, so maybe you can listen for some words that rhyme. So our song goes like this. Katanga, Katanga, Katangaroo, Oranga, Orangutan too, Vanilla, Gorilla, a cheeky chinchilla, animals at the zoo. I like to go to the zoo on a Wednesday in the afternoon. I like to go to the zoo on a Wednesday singing along with the big baboon. Katanga, Katanga, Katangaroo, Oranga, Orangutan too, Vanilla, Gorilla, a cheeky chinchilla, animals at the zoo. I like to go to the zoo on a Wednesday in the afternoon. I like to go to the zoo on a Wednesday singing along with the big baboon. Katanga, Katanga, Katangaroo, Oranga, Orangutan too, Vanilla, Gorilla, a cheeky chinchilla, animals at the zoo. Bum ba dum bum bum. So today we are going to hear about lots of different animals that we see at the zoo. So our first song today, now that we are at the zoo, we are going to see some elephants. But these elephants are a little strange. I want you to, if you have a scarf near you or another type of material that's just kind of flowy, you can grab that at this time. We're going to need to use that in this song. So we are also going to explore with our voices a bit. So if you have a baby too, you might even hear them trying to respond to some of these songs we're doing. So feel free, even if you need to pause the video, feel free to interact with your baby when they're making these sounds. Try to match what they're doing, imitate it, and then you yourself can change it up a little bit and see if they change with you. So we'll see what that means when we get there. Here's our next song. Hopefully you have a scarf or something to move with. If you don't, you can just use your hand. Let's see what these elephants are doing. Me, oh my, pickles and pie, I see an elephant in the sky. Me, oh my, pickles and pie, how can an elephant fly so high? What were our elephants doing? Where did you see them flying? Flying? In the sky? That's crazy. Me, oh my, pickles and pie, I see an elephant in the sky. Me, oh my, pickles and pie, how can an elephant fly so high? I would like you to try your elephant trunk, and we're gonna make some elephant sounds together now, like this. Can you try that? What if our elephant started way down low and got high? Good. Let's sing again. Me, oh my, pickles and pie, I see an elephant in the sky. Me, oh my, pickles and pie, how can an elephant fly so high? If you can't do your lips like this, you can just go, ah, like a tired elephant yawning. Ah, ah, ah. Let's sing our song one more time about our elephant. Me, oh my, pickles and pie, I see an elephant in the sky. Me, oh my, pickles and pie, how can an elephant fly so high? I'm very sorry. We have another zoo animal with us today, our kitty. So she likes singing. So sometimes she pops around when she hears singing going on in our house. So I hope that she's not too much of a distraction today. So our next song, hope you liked that one about a very strange elephant. This is kind of a funny zoo that we're at today. I've never seen elephants flying at the zoo. So this is a new experience for me too. All right, our next song, we are going to loosen up our bodies a little bit because sometimes when we go to the zoo, we're doing a lot of walking and we're getting kind of hot and tired. So for this next song, I would like us to focus on different parts of your body. You are going to take them and wiggle them out and shake them out. This song is called Shake. Bum, ba, da, 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 dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba, da, 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 dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba, da, 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 dum, bum, bum. Ba, da, dum, ba, da, dum, ba, da, dum. Can you shake your arms again? Bum, ba, da, 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 dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba, da, 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 dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba, da, 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 dum, bum, bum. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. If you're able to, why don't you try shaking your legs now? Bum, ba-da-da-da-dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-da-da-da-dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-da-da-da-dum, bum, bum. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. If you have a baby, you can feel free to move their arms or your legs while we're doing this. I should have said that earlier. Let's try our back. Bum, ba, da, 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 dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba, da, 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 dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba, da, 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 dum, bum, bum. Ba, da, dum, ba, da, dum, ba, da, dum. Bum, ba, da, dum, bum, bum. Very nice. So now that we are loosened up a little bit, I'm kind of hungry already. Do you ever get hungry when you go to the zoo? Well, sometimes when I'm eating at the zoo and I'm getting a little hungry, I have these things flying around me that are trying to steal my lunch. And those things happen to be bees. So I have a little chant now that's called Here is the Beehive. If you have a baby at the end, you're going to hear this buzz, and you can, at the end of the buzz, tickle your baby a little bit. Or if you have an older child too, it doesn't have to be a baby. So it goes like this. Here is the beehive, but where are the bees? Hidden away where nobody sees. Watching, you'll see them come out of the hive. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Buzz! Tickle, tickle, tickle. Can you try that buzz with me? Buzz! Here is the beehive, but where are the bees? Hidden away where nobody sees. Watching, you'll see them come out of the hive. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Buzz! Can your bee start low and go high? Buzz! How about a really high bee? Buzz! How about a really low bee? Buzz! Let's be big bumblebees now. Can you be a big bumblebee? And this big bumblebee chants really big and low like this. Here is the beehive, but where are the bees? Hidden away where nobody sees. Watching, you'll see them come out of the hive. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Buzz! That's kind of silly, isn't it? Let's be tiny little baby bees now. Here is the beehive, but where are the bees? Hidden away where nobody sees. Watching, you'll see them come out of the hive. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Buzz! Can you be a baby bee again? Buzz! Let's do it one more time, and let's be normal bumblebees now. Here we go. Here is the beehive, but where are the bees? Hidden away where nobody sees. Watching, you'll see them come out of the hive. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Buzz! Tickle, tickle. Buzz! One more time. Buzz! Nice job. I heard lots of great bees with that one. After our lunch, we now are going to go to a little lake at the zoo. And in this lake, there are some things that swim around. Can you think of some things that would swim in a lake? What about fish? Fish swim in a lake. Can you think of any other animals that swim in a lake? Think of an animal that's big. And he's got a really big head. His name's a hippopotamus. You're right. A hippopotamus is an animal that loves to swim and float in the water. So we are going to pretend like we are big hippopotamus today, or hippos, I guess. And we are going to rock back and forth, back and forth. If you want to stand, you could do this standing. If you have your baby, you can just sway with them back and forth. This song is almost like a little lullaby for the hippo. Imagine if you were a hippo and you're just relaxing in the sun, just taking a nap in the water. If you've ever watched hippos move before, they just move kind of slow, gliding through the water. So that's what we're going to do with this song. I'm a hippopotamus sitting happily in a great big lake. I'm a hippopotamus sitting happily in a lake. All the others in the jungle cannot beat summer heat. I'm so glad I'm in the water, very cool, in my pool. I'm a hippopotamus sitting happily in a great big lake. I'm a hippopotamus sitting happily in a lake. Let's try side to side. I'm a hippopotamus sitting happily in a great big lake. I'm a hippopotamus sitting happily in a lake. All the others in the jungle cannot beat summer heat. I'm so glad I'm in the water, very cool, in my pool. I'm a hippopotamus sitting happily in a great big lake. I'm a hippopotamus sitting happily in a lake. Bum ba da dum bum 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 ba da dum bum bum. Very good. That's one of my favorites. I like that song. We have another song now called To the Zoo. And I do need to have my words out for this one because there are lots of them. And even still with my words, I'm probably bound to mess some of them up. There's lots of little tongue twisters in this one. And anyway, it's just a really fun song written by Beth Bolton. If you have a baby, feel free to just keep moving with them. You can always move their arms and their legs in flow. Flow is what we call when we're moving in those nice connected movements. You can always do that with your baby. If you are an older child, anytime you hear some animals that might be around in the zoo, feel free to move like those as well. I know I'm staying seated in my spot for a lot of these videos, but if we were in person together, I would be up and moving around the room with all of you, and I missed that. So I hope you enjoy To the Zoo. Mommy and I went to the zoo, and we saw a zebra munching hay. Mommy and I went to the zoo, and we saw a zebra munching hay. And he had some stripes that were black and white, and he looked just like a horse. Can a cowboy ride on a zebra's hide? And the zebra said, of course. Mommy and I went to the zoo, and we saw a hippo in the lake. Mommy and I went to the zoo, and we saw a hippo in the lake. And he had big teeth and a great big mouth and 2 little tiny ears. Hippopotamus is a great big name, but he cries with great big tears. Mommy and I went to the zoo, and we saw a monkey in a tree. Mommy and I went to the zoo, and we saw a monkey in a tree. And he has a tail that helps him sail through the treetops like a bird. When we asked him why, and he waved goodbye, and he left without a word. Mommy and I went to the zoo, and we saw a tiger hear him roar. Roar! Mommy and I went to the zoo, and we saw a tiger hear him roar. He's a great big cat, can you fancy that? He's a cousin of my pet. And we asked him, please, can a tiger sneeze? And the tiger said, you bet. Mommy and I went to the zoo, and we were together all the day. Mommy and I went to the zoo, and we were together all the day. When the day was done and we'd had some fun, I took a little nap, and I fell asleep in my favorite place, right in my mommy's lap. Bum ba da dum bum bum. We're gonna go right into our next song now. It's called a lullaby for baby. So I always sometimes like to just end our class on a quiet note so we can take all of our excitement that we've built up and calm ourselves down. So our last song, Lullaby Baby. Lullaby baby, go to sleep. Lullaby baby, go to sleep. Mommy's little child, Daddy's little child, safe and warm, safe and warm. Lullaby baby, go to sleep. Lullaby baby, go to sleep. let's sing one last song together, our goodbye song. Hey, goodbye, gotta go. Hey, goodbye, it's time to say goodbye. Hey, goodbye, gotta go. Hey, goodbye, it's time to say goodbye. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Thanks again for joining, everyone. I hope you had a great time going to the zoo with me today, and I hope to see you next week for our last week of music and movement together this summer. Bye, everyone.